Belatedly I loved thee, O beauty so ancient and so new, belatedly I loved thee. Thou didst cry aloud and force open my deafness. Thou didst shine and chase away my blindness. Thou didst breathe fragrant odors, and I drew in my breath, and now I pant for thee. Amen. I tasted, and now I hunger and thirst. Thou didst touch me, and I burned for thy peace.
Saint Augustine, philosophical perspective about self. Saint Augustine of Hippo, one of the Latin father and doctor of the Church, most significant Christian thinker. He was born in Tagaste on November 13, 354. He once believed in Manichaeism that focused on struggle between good and evil. He believes in dualism. Our self is composed of body, which is imperfect, and soul, which is immortal, that it will not exist without the physical body, and can only gain immortality by knowing God. According to him, soul can obtain immortality through the relationship with God by staying in virtue, prudence, knowledge on how to act, justice, obedience to God and man, courage, fights irrational fears and desires, temperance, self-control. He was deeply influenced by Plato's idea that the self is an immaterial but rational soul. Giving the theory forms a Christian perspective, he asserted that forms were concepts existing within the perfect and eternal God where the soul belonged. Saint Augustine's concept of the self was inner, immaterial I that had self-knowledge and self-awareness. He also believed that human being, who is both soul and body, is meant to tend to higher, divine and heavenly matters, that a person is similar to God as regards to the mind and its ability, and God would only be clear or obvious to the mind if one tunes into his or her immaterial self or soul. A little information. During his time in Carthage at the age of 19, he struggled with hedonistic tendencies, including excessive alcohol consumption and sexual addiction. In his book called The Confessions of Saint Augustine, he wrote all the bad things he did before because he wanted to make his life worth living and embrace all the teachings he learned from the Bible. Saint Augustine once quoted that the confession of evil work is the first beginning of good works. We can relate this also to the story of Kanye West. Kanye West is an American rapper, and during his interview on YouTube, he honestly confessed that he drowned himself and suffered from sex addiction. Just like Saint Augustine, he confessed all the sins he have committed and called God to guide him. And Kanye West did it too. He called out God to ask for forgiveness and guidance. As Saint Augustine said, all knowledge leads to God.